Hey, what's up everybody? Time for another vinyl video. So for this one we're going to start off again with a Norwegian black metal artist, Borknagar. This is their first album, released in 1996. This came on gatefold. That's what the inside looks like. And then there's the back cover. It's a double LP, and it comes with the full album remastered and some live tracks and alternate mixes. Just black vinyl, so I'm not gonna show it. The next album is also from Borknagar, and it is the Olden Domain. This album came out in 1997. So this one came on standard white vinyl. It also came with a little lyric insert. So the lyrics on this side, and then some album credits on the other. The next album is also Borknagar, and it is their 1998 release, The Archaic Course. This is the album that ICS Vortex took over as lead vocalist for the band. Honestly, that's my favorite stuff by Borknagar, is with Vortex handling lead vocals. He took over for Brzm, who also is the creative force behind the band Oliver, and he also sang in Arcturus and some other stuff. Here's the vinyl. Beautiful swirl. The other side. This is probably my favorite Borknagar album so far. This is the one that got me into the band. I actually heard the song Ocean's Rise off this album on a Knuckle Track sampler from a metal magazine, Brave Words and Bloody Knuckles, that used to be out, that would come with a free sampler CD every month so you could check out underground bands. This was before the internet. So here's the insert that came with it, album credits, and on this side, lyrics. The next one is Quintessence. That's the cover. It's the back cover, and this is a gatefold. This is the last album that Vortex did before leaving for Borknagar He came back to Borknagar after leaving Borknagar in 2007, but he wasn't with Borknagar for like 2 or 3 albums, maybe even 4 albums. So the next artist is also a Norwegian black metal project, and it is Brzm. Notice I said Brzm and not Brzm. That's because the creative person behind Brzm, Varg Vikernes, he took the name. It's actually from Middle Earth, J.R.R. Tolkien universe, and yes, that's how it's pronounced. So that's the cover, that's the back. This is his first album and EP. This was released in 1992. On the EP, Samoth from the band Emperor does bass guitar. This is the back on black pressing, so it came with the album and the EP, the Ask EP. And the second album I've got here is Det Som En Gang Var, which is the second album by Brzm. This is also the back in black version. One thing I like about Back in Black is that most artists that they release stuff for, they do a gatefold presentation, and I like the gatefold. I think it's much nicer than just a standard single cardboard sleeve. That album came out in 1993. And this is the next album. It's in German or Norwegian. I'm not sure really how to pronounce it, so I'm not going to bother because I don't want to embarrass myself. This one came out in 1994. This was the last Brzm album that was released before he was incarcerated for the murder of Øystein of Mayhem, also known as Euronymous. Øystein was going to torture him to death and film it, and Varg found out about it and got to him first. Up to this day, he claims that it was self-defense. He killed Øystein before he could kill him. So anyways, that's the cut front. That's the back. I don't know if it's true. The courts didn't believe him, and they sentenced him to do time in jail in Norway, and he did his full sentence, and he's out now. But it probably didn't look good for him that he's been into some questionable stuff over the years, and cops do not like him. Anyways, moving along, this is his my favorite album by him. This is Philosophem. It came out in 1996. He had created everything for it, but when it was released, he was in prison. That's the back. Just lyrics inside. After that album, he made a couple dark ambient albums with just synthesizers. I don't currently have those. I'll get them eventually.